Hey again everyone, this is SabyneSpyce, and welcome back to Let's Play Primordia. So we've just come back from this little bus stop exit place over here, and we were just about to get started talking to some of these robots waiting in front of the courthouse. So let's start with the big bruiser up here on the steps, shall we?
Excuse me.
Sir, my apologies, sir. 187th Legion built. Surly Company. Reporting.
Horatio No-Build, version 5. A pleasure.
Horatio No-Build, sir? Never heard of any service bot with that designation. Still, it's good to see another Urbanian, sir. After things got foobarred back home, I figured Surly Company was all that was left.
Urbanian? What are you talking about?
Assad.
Assad,
Friendly
indeed.
uses cracked as primer. No offense, sir. Just hoped... Well, never mind that. How can I assist you, sir?
Assad, indeed.
Surly Company. Urbanian. What are you talking about?
Well, sir, I'm not sure quite where to start. I had you figured for one of us, seeing as how you came up as a friendly on my IFF.
I could see you as a member of Surly Company, boss, but as friendly? No.
Zoomies got some mouth on him, huh, sir? Always do those flyboys.
Zoomy,
Look,
I like
why don't
that.
you just give me a quick rundown?
Well, sir, can't see the harm, even if you are a decoy. War's over, after all. It was over before Surly Company even deployed. See, we're Urbanian robots. A long time back, Urbani and Metropol got to fighting over something. Who knows what?
It's always how those
The
start.
Metropolitans fried our civilians, and Legion told us to strike back. Word was, some big airship of ours was supposed to knock out Metropol's defenses, and we just come in for mop-up. But the Metros took our ship down with their own heavy hitter, some giant named Goliath.
I see.
Anyway, Surly Company was all that was left, so we deployed 200 strong.
What happened then?
Well, it's a long march from Urbani, sir, and most of us broke down on the way.
Aww.
All said and done, the only ones who made it were me, 113th, and a signal bot we call Primer. The rest are all out there in the dunes somewhere.
I'm sorry.
War's war, sir. If it didn't crash hard, they wouldn't have built us in the first place.
If it makes you feel any better, Horatio cut Goliath's finger off.
Well, sir, someone ought to stick a medal in your chest.
I like that.
Why are you in line?
Seeing as how I'm on the outside now, sir, I figured I had to go pay restitution for shooting up the enemy HQ.
Enemy HQ.
Yes, sir. That big tower in the center of the city.
Okay, so why haven't you paid? It sounds like all of this happened a long time ago.
Years ago, sir. But the courthouse has been locked down the whole time. I figured they'll open it up eventually, and then I can clear my name.
What if it doesn't open?
Well, sir, I know all about hurry up and wait.
Yeah, don't we all?
What happened to 113th and Primer?
After we got to Metropol, we tried to put up a fight, but couldn't do much. They fried 113, and my rifles jammed. Primer surrendered on our behalf. After dressing us down, they took all my big guns and sold the 113th shell to some scrap dealer. Primer never was the same. He encrypted part of his own logic so he wouldn't have to think about losing the war any longer. Then, he disappeared beneath the city. And me, I came here.
Makes me think, encrypting your own logic, is that like robot PTSD? Is that how robots deal with trauma? Interesting.
How did the war end?
For Surly Company, it ended when we staggered in here and surrendered. Beyond that, sir, it's all above my pay grade. Truth is, sir, we never even knew what we were fighting for, let alone what the Metropolitans wanted. So I can't say for certain that Metropol won, but I'm pretty sure Urbani lost, what with all the civilians being dead and the army being beaten.
Isn't that the truth with a lot of wars out there? You have one side that seems like they're the good side, one side seems like they're the bad side. They get to fighting, and you end up with a lot of dead civilians and a lot of unrest.
How do you know you even have to pay something?
This seems logical, sir.
What if I could pay your fine for you, or get it cancelled?
Well, sir, then I'd be much obliged. I'd probably just leave town. Can't say that I'd much like being in enemy territory.
And how are we gonna do that, boss?
I'll figure something out. Can I try opening that door?
Belay that, sir. The authorities told me that no one goes in till the door opens on its own.
But aren't we on the same side?
Affirmative, sir. But since I'm on CivDiv now, my programming requires me to submit to the local authorities.
Goodbye.
Over and out, sir.
Okay, so move on to this robot.
Hello? Hello?
I don't think it can hear you, boss.
Ahoy, my dear friend.
Oh, these two.
At your service. There's no more your dear friend than Rex as your creation, you besotted gear oiler.
Oh, don't mind Cornelius. He's been bitter since the first great rolling brownout.
Bitter? Bitter? I'll show you bitter, you backbiting bot snatcher.
I think I like these guys, boss.
Regular Laurel and Hardy combo here. So these guys are kind of an interesting side quest when it comes to dealing with the courthouse stuff. It's one that can either be a royal pain in the neck or it can be kind of amusing. So I know that's the courthouse. I'm going to avoid that one. Let's just start with this.
Why are you waiting in line?
Justice. I'm here for justice. To prove that I, Cornelius Factorbuild, created this marvelous machine, Rex. Rex Cornelius built.
Ignore him, my dear friend. Candidly, he is 10-23 flops short of a kilo if you catch my drift. The machine's name is Oswald built. Rex Oswald built.
This is over a name? Why not just let Rex decide?
Ridiculous. This is about principle.
This is about pride.
So, boss? Would you fight over me like this?
You could call yourself Crispin Crispian for all I care. As long as you still pull things off legends for me, that is.
Glad to know I'm loved.
Indeed.
How are you going to decide who gets Rex?
For the law, fool. The law.
Please excuse my brother. He can barely remember pi to the 23rd digit, let alone his manners. I rest my case. Suffice it to say, chap, we await the reopening of the courthouse. Or more precisely, we await a summons from Arbiter who will decide our case.
Who will say whose contribution was more important? Who will say, in fact, that my contribution was more important?
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has lots of claws and shoots lasers. It stole something of mine. Have you seen it?
Indeed. The robot you described sounds like Scraper, Metropoli's enforcer. Whatever he took is gone forever.
I refuse to accept that.
Oh, he refuses.
You're a
How
jerk.
delightful.
Do you know where I can find a power source?
Alas, my friend, power is not so abundant in Metropol as it once was.
The Maganka Metromine seized it all, seized it, and doles it out. And there's hardly enough to go around now.
Metromine keeps all power sources in the Great Tower where the Council used to meet. If you want to share it, you will need to pay her in megacycles.
Megacycles?
Yes, megacycles, ninny. CPU cycles, brain power. Kind of power she really wants. Her low-rate processor was made for running trains, not a city.
Alright. Okay, so this second option starts the part of the side quest that can either be the royal pain or be kind of amusing. Especially if you're not very good at logic puzzles, like I'm sometimes not.
Could someone else judge your case?
Of whom were you thinking? Metromine, perhaps? Authoritative, to be sure, but I fear she would claim Rex for the good of all.
And since the subway schemer
He means Metromine.
shut down our builder Factor, he cannot help either.
What about Horatio?
Who?
Me.
And why should we listen to you?
I've built a robot before, and I have no stake in this.
Yes, well and good, but this is a matter of law and logic. A bit harder than banging together a tin can like your companion. How can we know your reasoning is sound?
Test me.
An interesting proposition. What do you say, Cornelius?
What did I say? I say that you are
Oh, for
a liar
crying out
and a
loud.
thief, Oswald. But as to this Horatio, well, as to him, so be it.
Boss, if they make us find 7
I am
lost
too.
crystals, I'm quitting.
Shh.
Righto. Consider this. At the binomial biennial, 7 robots in the probability circle are gathered for a party.
The what circle is gathered at the
I
what?
hope
What?
not.
Is this some kind of vocab test?
I said quiet.
Each robot is either a factor built or a Sternweiler built.
Blasted Sternweilers.
And moreover, each robot is designed with either a quad-core, a linear type, or a multiplex processor architecture.
Just a little bit.
This is ridiculous.
Pay attention. Factor or Sternweiler. Quad-core, linear type, or multiplex.
Indeed. Now I will tell you 3 things about these probabilitists. First, there are more
Okay.
factor-built robots than Sternweiler builds. Second, every
Okay.
linear-type robot was built by Factor. Finally, Sternweiler
Okay.
never built a robot with a quad-core.
Now listen. Which of the following statements about the probabilitist circle cannot possibly be true?
This one. Because it said there are more... If there are 7 robots, that there are there would be more factory built than Sternweiler, so this cannot be true.
4 robots were built by Sternweiler.
Good show.
The preceding facts are unchanged. Now, answer this. If exactly 2 factor-built robots have the same type of processor architecture, then which of the following must be true?
Three of the 7 robots were built by Sternweiler.
Correct.
Oh, this is the one that
Here
always
is the
trips
third
me up.
question.
Oh, this is
The
gonna
facts
hurt.
are still unchanged. Which of the following types of processor architecture must be defined in a probabilitist built by Sternweiler?
I believe it's only the multiplex. I hope.
Only multiplex.
Yes!
Well, it seems we underestimated you, my friend. I'm uploading the facts of our dispute to your data pouch. Please, take some time to consider, and let us know when you are ready to
Alright.
hear our arguments.
So, I'm gonna walk through with that done. So, the data pouch is obviously right there. There we go. So, Rex lawsuit, designed by Cornelius, assembly by Oswald. Concept to completion, 4 years. Was it less than 4 years? Design time, 1 year. Cornelius invented new pneumatic drivetrain assembly. No, assembly includes many servos, waldos, and crankshafts. Cost of parts borne equally by both. Basic frame incorporates features of public domain model. Cornelius has several other well-known bot designs. Oswald has not built any other bots, but serviced Factor for years. Okay. So I'm going to do one quick check. Oh, wait, what's in my inventory? Okay, not much. Oh, I know what I can do.
The entire thing is fried. Actually, wait a minute. The crystal and plug are still intact.
Please, for the love of Ram and Rom, tell me we are not going to build a third energy
I
sensor.
hope not,
I
too.
hope
The first
not.
ones were bad enough. Too funny.
It's sealed shut.
Okay, so there's not much to be done here, is there? So I'm gonna check with Leopold.
Did you buy an Urbanian robot named 113th Legion build?
I've done a lot of trades, Tyrell. I can't be expected to keep track of them all.
Okay.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
Alright, so let's see. Remember the crystal. Wait a minute. Motor, battery, part, small motor.
On memory, I'll trade it for something real antique and fancy.
Oops, I just realized I accidentally clicked through that. Sorry, guys.
Plug board. Bring me something that'll cover a face and it's yours. That's not the trade I'm looking for. Not interested, Tyrell.
Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that alone then. At least for the time being. Oh, I didn't take that printout, did I? Oops.
Hey Armstrong, top me off,
I
will
thought
you?
I had grabbed that. That's weird. Okay, nothing there. Alright. After feeling slightly silly for making a couple errors, I'm going to go ahead and listen to their case. Since I've gone over the evidence, let's do this.
I'm ready to hear your arguments.
Excellent, excellent. My dear friend, this is not a difficult case. In the Primordium, it was once said, 10 people have 10 ideas, and 20 idle hands. Wise Horatio. Long years have passed, but the principle remains true. Did Cornelius have the idea for my beloved Rex? I concede he did. But who built him with his own claws and tools? Who hammered and soldered and wired Rex? That would be my humble self. Wise Horatio, a robot's fabronymic has the suffix built, not designed. And Rex is Oswald built, no matter who designed him.
Yes, he does.
Makes a good case, boss.
What about you, Cornelius?
Ah, if you're so smart,
Really?
you can figure this out for yourself. The question isn't what built Rex, but who built him. Your little friend there isn't named Hammer Built or Plasma Torch Built. You call him Horatio Built. Every robot uses tools to build. Oswald was merely a tool.
Ouch.
A tool with tools. My vision was the creative force. And if you disagree, then you can go and rust in the rain.
What do you think,
Now,
boss?
you can go a
Who gets
couple of
to take
different
credit?
ways with this. You can pick one or the other of the bots. Or you can pick no one. The one that I actually like the best, honestly, is Factor. And you'll here's why.
Neither of you could have built Rex without the other, so neither of you can put your name on him. But you both share a common builder, Factor.
A common
that's
denominator, right,
terrible.
boss?
Both of you are Factor builds. Therefore, your robot's name is Rex Factor Built.
Factor built? Built?
Ridiculous. And yet,
There you go.
the name is beyond dispute.
Indeed.
Take this then, as a sign of our appreciation. I've been told it dates to the Primordium itself.
Something real antique and fancy.
You know, my idea would have been to threaten to cut Rex in half.
You got upset when I cut that fuse box open.
Yeah, but that Rex just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, I love how Crispin pulls out the Solomon's story, or the Solomon's decision. If only everything were that easy, Crispin. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back again. Do. Speak again to Leopold. I can actually do something this time.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look. I'll trade it to you for something shiny.
Okay.
That's not the trade.
It's been so long, I can't always remember my trades. Okay.
That's not the trade I'm looking for.
Oh, for crying out loud, what was
You're
it?
gonna have to do better.
Battery powers. Big one.
We're not looking to
That's
pick
too
up
bad.
random motors.
One fine motor you spotted there, Tyler. But if you can find a bigger one, let's talk. I'll trade it to you for something shiny. A memory access device. I'll trade it for
It's gotta
something
be
real
this.
antique and fancy.
There we go.
You wanted something antique and fancy.
Maybe
How
I
about
just
the silver
misclicked.
disc?
That was weird.
A fine trade, Tyro. Here's the memory access device. Now, all you need to do is plug it into a data pouch.
But there's no plug.
Well, let's
Never
fix
said
that
there
real
was.
quick, like.
That was easy.
Almost too easy if you
Even
think
easier.
about it. Okay, oops.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
I think the crystal. There we go.
Here you go. A nice shiny crystal.
And one heavy iron crowbar for you.
Why does that not
You
seem
have to
like a
ask. You
great
probably don't
deal?
want to know. So, let me just come back up to the council tower really quick.
It's sealed shut.
Oh, maybe there isn't anything. It just says it's sealed shut. Okay. Alright, I think this is a good spot to stop this video. Let me get Horatio down to a good stopping point. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here. I will pick up with Horatio and Crispin's adventures in the Underworks in the next video.
All the robots in Metropol seem so morose, boss. Maybe we should lighten the mood with some pranks.
I would prefer to lighten the
Noted.
mood by recovering
Anyway,
our
I will
power
see you guys
core.
in the next video. As always, thank you for sticking with me, and don't ever give up on something that you love. Until next time!